right then. Hello. Welcome to the show. And look, the Mercedes is driving. It's moving. It's running. And it's stopping. Now, if you remember from my previous video where I was talking about all of the issues that this car currently has, one of them was the fact that it almost killed me going down my driveway because it would not stop at all. No brakes at all. Zero brakes. All that I have done is put fluid in the reservoir. And I didn't do that to fix it. I haven't fixed the brakes. This car is not fixed and back to normal and back to me driving it every day. No. I just put fluid in the reservoir to see if the brakes would work long enough for me to get this car to where I'm going to park it for the winter. And so far it's going okay. I mean, it's stopping. Not as good as it should be stopping, but it is stopping. That front passenger side wheel is really fucking rattling today, and the transmission is not happy with me. I mean, this car has been sitting for 2 weeks without moving, so everything's a little tight. The transmission has not been running, so it's running like shit, but she's cruising. It's kind of making me fucking sad. I mean, this is the last drive of the year with this car for me, technically, and that's making me sad. I'm driving it to park it, and then after that, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna sit there throughout the winter. I'm gonna get a cover for it, and then come spring, I'm gonna work on it, but man. Now, another reason why I'm driving this car to park it for the winter and taking it away from my home where I live is because I bought another car. I found my new daily driver. Now, it's not here yet, and I'm not going to tell you what it is until it gets here, but I'm very excited about that. And I think it's going to be good for me to have that car to drive every day so I can work on this old bitch. Brakes are working, though. Brakes are working. Now look, is this the last time that you or I will ever see this car? Absolutely not. This car is not going anywhere other than away from my place of residence to here. But even with that, even with knowing that it's staying in my life, something about not seeing it every day when I walk out the door is just really bumming me out. Like, I know I've made a lot of videos about how much I love this car, but I don't think that any of you truly understand how much I love this car. So this whole situation, this whole it being, it having some issues and it needing to be not driven every day and it needing to be fixed and have all of this work done is really just not been great for me, I guess. And I know it's stupid, but car people like me, our cars become another being in our lives, another person in our lives, an extension of who you are. And this car is such a huge part of who I am that to not drive it every day and to not even see it every day is going to be hard for me to deal with, but we're going to get through it.
Don't be sad, don't be lonely. Don't you know that I love you only? Just be mine, and I'll be yours forevermore. Don't shed a tear, don't hang your head and cry, for no we can make it. We can make it if we try.
All right. I think that's where she's going to stay for a little bit. I think this is the best spot here. I'm going to get a cover for it, a waterproof cover, winter-proof cover her up. I'm trying not to let it get me down too hard, because this is just what happens. You buy an old car, you drive it every day, you beat the shit out of it. Sometimes it just needs a break. Sometimes it just needs a little help. This is the best thing for this car, I think, right now. And I'm going to come up here and I'm going to run it and I'm going to start it and I'm going to maybe drive it around, drive it up and down the street, make sure she's still, doing all of the things that cars need to do to stay good, running, driving. But it's just not practical right now in its current state to be driven as my daily driver, especially not with winter right around the corner. This car has never been good in the winter. I've always parked it in the winter. So this isn't any different, really. This car means more to me than I think anything that I own in my life. And just based on that, I am not going to let it go. I am not going to let it die. I am not going to let it sit here and rot and rust away. I mean, it's going to rust. It's already rusting, but you know what I mean. I'm not going to let her sit here and die. She's going to take a break for the winter. She's going to be cold for a little bit, but it's going to be all right.
Don't shed a tear. Don't hang your head and cry. For no one can make it. We can make it if we try. Just be mine, and I'll be yours forevermore. Let's stick together, and you will see.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. This makes me fucking sad. The car not being here physically. I don't want to end this video on a sad note, so I will tell you that just by chance, I guess, as soon as I parked the Mercedes up there, I got a text message that said my new car was on its way. So that's nice. That made me feel a little bit better. I don't really know what else I have to say, but like I said, it's not the last time you're going to see that car. It's not the last time I'm going to see it. Just going to see it in a different way for a little bit. And that's okay with me, I think. And we'll just go from there. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.